My name is Mike. I'm a nurse. I'm going to get right to the point. How does diabetes cause so many different problems? How does one disease cause everything from heart attacks to kidney failure to strokes and even athlete's foot and jock itch? And that's not even mentioning blindness or constipation. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the deal. If you want to be smart about this, if you want to get it, if you want to understand it, if you want to know, there are two issues. One, who's a bad guy? What kind of person is it that manages to give you heart disease, kidney disease, jock itch, and sleepy feet, and bunions? I don't know. It just sounds to me like hurting for the sake of hurting anything you could hurt. Two, how do you get to all those different places? I mean, up, down, all around, right and left, every place in your body. Your brain, your heart, your kidneys, your feet, your skin, your nerves, your muscles, and I'm just getting started. If you can answer those two questions, who's the bad guy, how's he getting every place, you'll know how diabetes causes so many different problems. So the first thing we're looking for is somebody who can cause all kinds of problems all over, getting to everything in your body and doing harm. It's not the flu germ. That just goes to your lungs and gives you a gunky chest and a cough. Not a stomach bug. That one just goes after your stomach and your intestines, give you diarrhea and a queasy feeling. Uh-oh. It's not even the bubonic plague. Okay, the bubonic plague will give you horrific welts all over your body, a temperature of 107, and make your hands fall off. That's actually true. But it leaves some of you intact. And even this one, the good old city bus. Okay, it can kill you instantly, but it leaves most of your body alone. Oh! But why is it that things like flu germs and stomach bugs only affect certain parts of our bodies? And if we do get sick from them, we get better pretty soon. We get rid of them. But diabetes, it affects everything and it lasts forever. Well, here's why. Human beings are good at not getting diseases. We're designed that way. Hear me out. First, we are naturally grossed out by people who are sick. Runny noses, sniffling and coughing, sweaty, pasty skin. Ew. You could do an experiment on this one. Next time you go to a party, point at somebody and say, I think that guy's got the flu. Or that guy, I think he has a stomach bug. He was in the bathroom a long time. Or that guy, I think he has bubonic plague. Pow! Of course, you can't completely stay away from germs. They're in the air we breathe, on countertops, in the food we eat. The good news is, it turns out that human beings like you and me are real good at fending them off. I mean, right from the start, we don't let them in. Here's the first important question about the human body's defense against germs. Take a look. What's your body covered with? If you said skin, you're starting to get what's behind the human body's defense against germs. If you said clothes, well, I don't know exactly what to say to you. But skin, here's the thing. The germs can't get past it. They fly around you all in the air, but when they get to your skin, they just bounce off. Which means that there's really just one place for germs to get into your body: an open mouth. Which is a really tiny target compared to your skin. Your mouth takes up just 1% of your body's surface, which means if you wanted to cover your body with mouth, it would take 100 of them. Mike, it's my brother. Naked. What? Naked. Oh. She's a lady. Oh no. Anyways, there are still some germs that get in your mouth when you breathe and eat and head for places like your stomach and your lungs. And that's when your body really starts fighting them. Flu germs, when you breathe, try and fly down your windpipe to get to your lungs and make you sick. Except your windpipe has a little surprise for them. It's coated with a thick, gunky, sticky phlegm that the flu germs stick in and can't get out. It's like a glue trap for flu germs. And it's where they live for the rest of what turns out to be their short little lives before they die. And if you think them flu germs got it bad with the gunky, sticky, glue trap phlegm, wait till you hear what's waiting in your stomach for the stomach bugs. Your stomach is filled with, get this, hydrochloric acid. I got nothing more to say. And then, after all that, there's still some germs left, ready to do you bad. But don't worry, your body is not done fighting them. It has its own special gang of killers, each different gang specially trained to recognize and wipe out different kinds of germs, like in your stomach. It's mano a mano, baby. Hand-to-hand combat. They beat 'em up. Get 'em, go, get 'em, kill 'em, yeah. Oh, excuse me. And your lungs. Woohoo! Who likes flu germs? Not me. And in your lungs? Them killers? Yeah, they got guns. Which means that there's really just one place for germs to get into your body: an open mouth, which is a really tiny target compared to your skin. Your mouth takes up just 1% of your body's surface, which means if you wanted to cover your body with mouth, it would take 100 of them. Just look. Sooner or later, some of them are going to find their way into your body and try and make you sick. The good news is, your body sees them for exactly who they are: evil invaders. Same goes for them belly bugs that give you diarrhea. Okay, they can get into your intestines, but your lungs or your brain or any place else in your body, 2 words: buzz off. Specific germs can only get into specific places. So, them flu germs that we were talking about, they can get into your lungs and your mouth and your throat, but they can't get into any place else. They try and get into your liver, forget it. They try and get into your stomach, no trespass. And they try and get into your kneecap, buzz off. Same goes for them belly bugs that give you diarrhea. Okay, they can get into your intestines, but your lungs or your brain or any place else in your body, 2 words, buzz off. You know that this bad actor can cause both constipation. How do you get to all those different places? I mean, up, down, all around, right and left, every place in your body. How the heck is he getting to all those places? If you can answer those 2 questions, who's the bad guy, how's he getting every place, you'll know how diabetes causes so many different problems. You'll know how diabetes causes so many different problems. Are the dozen other serious health problems you can get with diabetes. And that's not even mentioning blindness or constipation or the dozen other serious health problems you can get with diabetes. Not mentioning blindness or constipation. Not mentioning blindness or constipation. Let's take a look. Let's find out. The answer to that question comes with these guys. Bad sugars. Now, we all have sugar in our bodies. Some of it comes from, well, the best food in the world. Foods like Twizzlers and gummy bears and ice cream cones. Some of it comes from fruits, which hardly anybody eats. And some of it comes from vegetables that only small children eat because we make them. But here's an interesting thing. Most of the sugar in our bodies actually comes from a food that we don't even think of as sugar. White foods, like bread and spaghetti and rice. But here's the thing. None of those places where sugar comes from, not the candies, not the fruits, not the vegetables, not the white foods, have the kind of sugar that winds up in our bodies. What happens is we eat those, they go to our bellies, and our bellies turn them into a special kind of sugar for our bodies. It's called glucose, but that doesn't matter. What does matter is once that sugar gets into our bodies, and what it does is there are a whole bunch of blood vessels all around our bellies. So the food goes down there and then the sugar gets sucked up into those blood vessels and then it travels all around our body in the blood vessels. But then there are 2 different kinds of sugars. Good sugar and bad sugar.
Every place I go, I hurt whatever I touch.
I like your pain.
So here I
I
come.
love your
I'm coming
pain.
for your heart
And
next.
hurt.